All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome in. This is Big B here from OutNation.com, your home for everything by love. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. And today we got NBA Week 24 predictions here. So if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys do like and subscribe right here to the YouTube channel. We're on our way to 120 subscribers. Make sure you guys hit the notification bell as always, so you guys can get notified whenever we go live or upload a video. Make sure you guys as well go join the Discord, do all that fun stuff to support here on the channel. Yeah, like we said, we got a lot of stuff to get into today. So week 24 predictions are here, almost 2 weeks into the season. There's a lot of playoff scenarios going on these last 2 weeks, so let's go ahead and dive right into it. Anyway, coming up my last week performance, we were at 30-24. That's pretty good if you're asking me. Which brings my overall record to 729 and 393. My bad. So yeah, definitely a really good year for me so far in NBA predictions. But we have 2 weeks left, so let's go ahead and finish this thing strong. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at the Eastern Conference standings here real quick. As you can see, absolutely no movements happened in the Eastern Conference, but the Raptors are the only thing that really happened in the East. I mean, they got eliminated from playoff contention, but besides that, everybody else stayed the same, and nobody really got to moving that much. And then when you take a look at the West, there's a whole bunch of movements that happened. So we're going to take a look at Memphis and Utah did both get eliminated from playoff contention. Dallas slid from all the way from 8th to 5th. Phoenix and Dallas rotated positions. Pelicans dropped down to 6th, and there's a switch here between Denver and OKC as they both clinch playoff position as well. So that's what happened in the West. A lot of more action in the West has happened in the East, but the East is kind of like staying like more just straightforward. The West has just been a battle all season long, so I kind of get that point. But yeah, let's go ahead and dive into this. All right, so this week's games, we have 6 on Monday. We have Tuesday, we have 9. Wednesday, we also have 9. Thursday, we have 5, 12. And then we have 4 on Saturday, and then we have 12 double-digit figure games on Friday and Sunday. So there's the games up on the screen. So let's go ahead and dive into the games. There's a lot of games that we need to get into. A lot of good playoff scenarios going on here in the NBA. So let's go ahead and waste no time and dive into these games here. As we're starting off on NBA TV on Monday, it is the Suns at New Orleans, and I am good with the Pelicans winning this game because the Pelicans need this game more. This is at home. If this wasn't Phoenix, I probably would go with the Suns here. But the way how the Pelicans are playing right now without BI is actually not that bad, and I do think they're more than capable of winning this game. We're going with the Pelicans. All right, next we have Boston at the Hornets, and this is probably the most easiest pick of the year, honestly, because the Celtics are gonna roll into your house and they're gonna kick your own ass. I mean, it's just plain and simple. But the Hornets actually lead the regular season series against Boston, so maybe there's some up in the air for that. I mean, but that doesn't matter for me. Celtics are gonna come into Charlotte and they're gonna kick your ass in front of your own fans. All right, next up we got the Grizzlies at Detroit, and I want to pick Detroit here. I was like this close from picking Detroit, but I'm not going to. I do think the Grizzlies should win and cover. But if I get this pick wrong for some reason, it's definitely gonna come back and bite me. But I'm good with the Grizzlies here, man. But there's a gut feeling saying I'm gonna be wrong about this game. So if I'm you guys, I'm going with Detroit, but I'm going with Memphis. All right, next we have the Nets at Indy. I'm taking Indy here, obviously. The Nets are horrible. I mean, but Indiana is just a better team. Plus, how in the hell is the Nets defense going to keep up with the Pacers offense? That is not happening, guys. Be realistic. All right, next we got the Trailblazers at the Magic, and this is another easy pick here because I'm taking the Magic. Plus, the Magic has more to play for. 2, I'm at Portland. They're already done for the season. And 3, Orlando's just trying to get more. They're trying to get up in the standings. Like they're trying to get at least top 4. Orlando, if you're case in this scenario, it will be a waste of time if you guys actually lose this game. Don't let us down, Orlando. You better win this. All right, next we have Washington at Chicago, and like I said, in recent weeks, Chicago has not been a good team at home, but I do trust them enough to beat the Washington Wizards. I'm pretty sure we all know that Washington is the worst team in the league at the moment. Plus, the Bulls have more to play for. You know, they still have the playing tournament to play for. Washington's aren't been done since like 5 weeks now. I'm pretty sure the Bulls should be able to cover. Bulls just don't embarrass us. All right, and now let's go to the Tuesday games here, and we're starting off. We have a good one here on NBA TNT. We have OKC at Philly. I heard Joel Embiid's actually going to be back. I don't know when he's going to be back, but he's going to be back sometime this week. Anyway, I am gonna take OKC to win this game. They definitely need this one. They're trying to keep the one seed in their pocket, and I'm pretty sure they're not gonna fall for the trap. And I think OKC is just gonna win the basketball game because, like I said, I just think they're a better team. Plus, without Joel Embiid, not 100%. I'm go and how Thunder execute offensively in crunch time. We're gonna go with the Thunder here. All right, next we have Dallas at the Warriors, the second game on NBA TNT, and this is actually a postponed game. Like this is actually a makeup game from an earlier date due to the death of the Warriors coach, I think it was. Anyway, here I'm gonna take Dallas here just because I just love what I've been seeing out of the Dallas offense, especially their team. Their team has just been rolling on all cylinders. Their offense might be one of the best offenses we probably seen in the league. Plus, their defense has been picking up too, and I just think that's going to catch the Warriors a little bit off guard. Like I said, the Warriors have been playing better basketball as of late because the Warriors are kind of inconsistent this year. But I'm going to go with Dallas. I like Dallas a lot. I mean, they have the motivation to win it, so I think they get it. All right, next up we got my Lakers at Toronto. I'm going to take the Lakers here, obviously, because I just think we're the better team. Plus, there's no reason the Lakers should lose to Toronto because we have more to play for. We can literally get the 7th seed if we have a chance. If we have a good chance to get the 7th seed, Lakers do not blow this opportunity. Go in Toronto, get the ass whooping, and move on. All right, after that we have the Bucks at Washington. My God, like is every game like straightforward so far this week? I mean, God, my God. Seriously, the Bucks are gonna kick the shit out of you. I mean, I bet Giannis don't. I bet Giannis doesn't even have to play like 25 minutes in this game because all the what Washington are gonna see, and I'm pretty sure last time matter of fact I've been to this game once and there's majority Bucks fans than more Washington fans. That's the game I can see this one being like because the Bucks are gonna come into Washington and they're gonna beat the shit out of you into your crack. All right, after that we have the Knicks at Miami, and a lot of playoff scenario going on here. Knicks trying to keep that 4 seed away from Orlando, and Miami is one step closer of taking the 6 seed. So I don't know, man. This is a very important game here. You know, just a lot of scenario stuff going to happening, and just because this game is in Miami, I'm gonna give the slightest to the Heat, but I can definitely be wrong here. The Knicks are actually pretty good on the road, so I can see them coming in and beating them. Plus, I'm expecting a very entertaining game here from both sides because, like I said, it's a playoff. This is like a playoff game. Everything matters on the line here. But I'm going with Miami. As long as they're at home, as long as I have their guys, I'm taking them. All right, now we have Houston at Minnesota, and I want to give Minnesota a little. I mean, I want to give Houston a lot of credit for the 11 game winning streak that they just got snapped last game by Dallas. So give credit to Houston. Houston's been phenomenal in these last couple months. But I think this is a tough task for you. You know, you're just going into Minnesota. This is just a tough task for you to win. I'm not expecting Houston to win this game, but the way how they've been playing, I can definitely see them winning this game. But I'm just not going to pick it. I think Minnesota will cover here at home. And plus they have more to play for to me honestly. Well, actually no, Houston has more to play for. It's just Minnesota just needs to win to try to keep the 1 seed. I mean, trying to chase for the 1 seed. All right, after that, we got the Spurs at Denver, and I guess we're right back to the rituals, aren't we? We're back to the original games. I mean, do you guys ever think the defending champions are going to lose at home against one of the worst teams in the league? Absolutely not. Denver is going to kick your ass. All right, after that, we got the Cavs at Utah. I think this one's pretty simple, too. I'm going to take the Cavaliers because, one, the Cavaliers are a better team. Two, Utah has nothing to play for. Three, Cleveland has a chance to get the 2 seed. It's probably unlikely, but they have a chance. And they're just a better team than Utah. I mean, it's just plain and simple. They are 10 times more better of a basketball team. Cavs, if you lose this game, this kind of would be embarrassing, but come on, Cleveland. Don't let me down. All right, after that, we have the Clippers at the Kings. Ooh, like I said, this is another one of those games that has a lot of playoff scenarios for. Clippers trying to battle Sacramento, trying to get out of the play-in. This is gonna come down to the wires, and I think even without Link Monk and Kevin Huerter, the Kings are gonna step up and they're gonna win this game. Plus, the Kings have an offense. The Kings still have a team to beat good teams. It's just the fact that like can they do it? Plus, this team is probably inconsistent. But the Clippers have not been playing as good as of late either. So I do think that Sacramento is going to get the slight advantage for me, but I'm probably going to be wrong about this pick though. All right, now let's go to the Wednesday games here, and we're starting off with NBA on ESPN. We have OKC at Boston. OKC, I'm gonna tell you guys this right now. I need you to win this game. Just the Lakers fan scenario, just a case scenario. I'd rather see you guys in the first round than Denver. Okay. But anyway, this game is in Boston, and I just don't think the Celtics are gonna win because this I think once again I just think this is a tough task for the Thunder. You know, you're going into the best team in the league away, and you gotta face them in Boston. I mean, I want to pick the Thunder here, but I just don't think I can. If this game was in OKC, I would go with the Thunder, but I'm going with the Celtics. Plus, I don't know if they're gonna bench their guys or starting to bench their guys, but they probably should. But I'm gonna go with the Celtics regardless. All right, now we have Cleveland at Phoenix. Second game on ESPN. Man, this like I said, both teams have a lot to play for here, so I'm going to be really motivated in this one. It should be a good game. It's going to be a great game. But I got Phoenix winning. I got Phoenix nearly pulling ahead by a snare. Listen, Phoenix is not a bad team at home. Phoenix is actually really good. The reason why I see this game being good because both teams has great offenses. So I think this one's going to be a shootout, and I got the Suns winning it by 3 or 5 points. It's going to be a good one, but I think the Suns are going to narrowly cover. All right, now we have the Trailblazers at the Hornets. Ugh, gross. I guess I'm going with the Hornets just because they're at home. But if you guys really want another reason, I don't really have a reason other than the fact the Hornets are the home team here. But besides that, seriously, I don't think I have another reason here to pick the Hornets. I don't really do. All right, next up we have the Lakers at Washington. I remember me to 2 years ago. I went to this game and the Lakers actually lost to Washington in probably the most embarrassing fashion. Guys, don't do that again. Don't remind me where you guys went 2 years ago. Why I went to this game 2 years ago and then you guys actually lost at home against Washington. Don't embarrass yourselves again, Lakers. You gotta win this game. Like I said, go into Washington, get your ass whooping, and move on. All right, next we have Detroit at Atlanta, and I'm taking Atlanta to win this game because Atlanta is playing better basketball. They're playing like they want to keep that 10 seed in their pocket. Plus, I think this team is just better than Detroit. This team is way better than Detroit. They have more to play for than Detroit, which makes this pick actually kind of simple. We're good, so that's my reason. We'll go Atlanta. All right, next we have Indy at Brooklyn. I know these two teams are just coming off and playing in Indiana, but I just don't think it's gonna matter. I think it's like the same case scenario. Indy is a better team. It's just that simple. They're a better team than you in Brooklyn. That's just what it is. Plus, like I said, how the hell is Brooklyn's defense going to stop Indiana's offense? I don't think it's gonna happen. Indiana has too many offensive weapons to get past you. Oh man, Brooklyn. This is gonna be. I think this one's gonna be a rough one for you guys, honestly. All right, next we got the Grizzlies at the Bucks, and yeah, I got another ass beating here. I got the Bucks significantly beating the Grizzlies because the Grizzlies. Now, if we're talking about the Grizzlies, if they have John Morant or something, maybe it'll be a closer game. But they don't have John Morant. This game's gonna be a blowout. We got the Bucks winning this one by a significant margin. All right, next we got the Raptors at Minnesota, and oh my God, is this the week of is this the most easiest picks in the world this week? I don't see Minnesota losing to Toronto, but that's just not happening. There's just no case scenario, in my opinion, how Minnesota actually loses to Toronto at home. That's just not happening. All right, after that, we got the Magic at New Orleans. Oh, okay, there we go. We actually got a good game now. Like I said, both teams have a lot to play for here, scenario wise. And I think this one's gonna be competitive. It should be close. But with this game being in New Orleans, I think I'm gonna give the sliders to New Orleans, but I could be wrong. But because the Magic can somehow win on the road out of nowhere sometimes, but I'm good with the Pelicans here by a snake hair. Like I said, it'll be a good one, but I got the Pelicans. All right, now let's go to the Thursday games here real quick. And we're starting off. We have NBA on TNT. We got Sacramento at the Kings. No. Sacramento at the Knicks. My bad. Anyway, actually, the Knicks are favoring this game by 51%, so my bad about that. Anyway, this game is in New York. Kings might not have their players. You might not have your backup players. I'm gonna go with the Knicks here. Knicks here. I do think the Kings are gonna fall short here on the road. It'll be a good one because I do think the Kings will keep this one competitive. It should be a close one, but I do think the Knicks will win and cover. All right, next we have Denver at the Clippers. Believe it or not, I'm taking Denver. And I'm taking them by Isna here too. It'll be a shocker. Like I said, I do think Denver's gonna pull it through. I don't expect Jamal Murray to be out a lot for Denver. that the fact that I think he's gonna come back and win this game, but this game all comes down to like who's playing and who's not playing for me to make my final decision on this. But I'm assuming that Jamal Murray is gonna be back well in time for this one, and I just think and that does happen. I got Denver winning. All right, next we have Philly at Miami. You guys like the background? It's like the whole background of like an old school Miami court, like like a couple seasons ago. Anyway, like I said, a lot of playoff scenarios here. This game basically tells you who's going to get the 17 and who's going to get the 8 seed in the East. And my final decision is Miami. I think Miami's going to win this game. Like I said, I would pick the Sixers, but I don't think Joel Embiid, if he does come back in this game, I don't think he's going to be 100%, which I do think that's going to kill Philadelphia, and I do think that's going to give Miami the side here. All right, next we have Atlanta at Dallas. Both teams are playing well, pretty good basketball at the moment, man. Atlanta's coming off a really good wins last week. Dallas's offense has picked it up, and I'm gonna go with Dallas here because they're home, and this is what they need. They need to control this. They need to control to get out of the play. And right now, that's not right now. They're on track of doing that. So we're gonna go with Dallas. All right, next we have the Warriors at Houston, and oh my gosh, this might be the game of the year because so much is on the line here. If Houston loses this game, they are one step away from being eliminated from playoff contention. But if the Warriors lose this game, then Houston is right back in the race, and this one's anyone's game. I mean, this one's gonna be a clash. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a dogfight. But I got Houston winning, and the only reason I got Houston winning is because they're at home. If this wasn't Golden State, I'm definitely going with the Warriors. But it's in Houston. This is where Houston needs to be. It's at home. It's in front of your fans. You're gonna be extra motivated in this game, and Houston's gonna walk away. I'm gonna tell you guys exactly. They're gonna win this game by 1 point. All right, and now let's go to Friday games here. And we're starting off. We have NBA TV Sacramento at Boston. I mean, I would give you guys a chance if you guys had like Malik Monk, Kevin Herter. If you guys had those guys, maybe we can talk about a good game here. But with those guys being out, I don't think that's going to do any good. I am going to take Boston obviously because because I think they're the better team. But seriously, the Celtics should bench their stars. They really should. Really have nothing here to play for. Kings haven't won played for, so this one probably will be a close game anyway. But yeah, I'm having guys a little bit tired. But anyway, I'm going to go with the Celtics. All right, next we have Minnesota at Phoenix on NBA TV, and like I said, both teams a lot to play for here. Minnesota trying to get the 1 seed, Phoenix trying to get out of the play-in. Yeah, give me the Suns. I don't like this pick, but I'm going with the Suns here. I'm taking them by a snit here. Should be a close one, should be a narrow one, should be a dogfight, but we're gonna go with Phoenix here like I said, by a snit here. All right, after that, we got the Magic at the Hornets. Magic, if you lose this game, you don't need to make the postseason. I mean, I'm being completely honest with you guys. You guys lose this game, you guys don't deserve to make the postseason. And if you do make the postseason, I'm automatically eliminating you guys in the first round. No way you lose this game against the Hornets. Absolutely no fucking way you actually lose this. All right, after that, we have OKC at Indy. Ooh, this one's really interesting because Indiana can actually beat OKC on the road. They actually have a good chance to do it. They have the roster to do it. They have the team to do it. But I think the offense is going to keep up with OKC's, and their defenses are like similar. I'm gonna go with Indy. But I'm saying yeah, never mind. I was thinking about Indy here for a minute, but I'm still gonna go with OKC. I mean, it'll be a shocking, but Indiana's not unbeatable at home. So with that case scenario and with my pocket holder, I think I'm gonna go with OKC to win this one. But this should be a nail biter. All right, after that we have the Trailblazers at Washington. Like I said, another gross game here that I just don't know what to choose. I guess we're gonna go Washington because they're at home, but why I say this, guys, I say this, guys. I don't know what to do here because both teams are really bad. But at the point, I just have to pick whoever the home team is here, and that's Washington, so we're gonna take them. All right, after that, we have the Knicks at the Bulls, and like I said, the Bulls have not been playing their best basketball at home. Knicks actually been pretty decent on the road. I do think the Knicks have more to play for here, and that more in that 4-5 matchup. I have a 4-5 seed, and I just think they're going to come into Chicago and take care of business here. And I am going to take the Knicks to win this one. Should be a nail biter because the Bulls, like I said, they have more. They have some stuff to play for too. Trying to get out that 9-10 game. But I'm going to go with the Knicks. All right, after that, we have Miami at Houston. If Houston does lose against Golden State, this is a tough task that you have to try to bounce back with because Miami is like one of the best road teams in the league. And I do think this one's gonna be competitive. It's gonna be hard fighting, but I'm gonna take Houston, man. Like I said, as long as they have their guys and they're at home, Houston's been rolling. They won 9 of their last 10 games. As I'm recording this, they should be able to come in here and beat the Miami Heat. All right, next we got Detroit at Memphis. I am taking the Grizzlies, and I'm taking them because they're at home. But like I said, I remember earlier I did pick the Grizzlies to win this game in Detroit. That one come back to bite me. But if it didn't, I think I would rebound here. I do think the Grizzlies will beat them, and I do think the Grizzlies will beat the Clippers in Memphis. All right, after that we have Toronto at the Bucks. I'm taking the Bucks here. I mean, unless they start benching people, which I don't think that's a scenario because the Bucks are trying to keep that 2 seed away from Cleveland. Um, yeah, I just don't see a scenario how Toronto wins this game unless they come out and absolutely shock the world. But I just don't think it's gonna happen. Bucks are able to win this one in a dominant fashion and cover. All right, after that, we got the Spurs at New Orleans. And good credit to San Antonio. They're trying to end their season off strong. I know what they're doing, and it's respectable what they're doing. But I just don't think they have enough to take down New Orleans. I'll take New Orleans here by, I don't know, we'll go some point bar blowout. All right, after that, we have Golden State at Dallas. I'm taking Dallas, bro. I'm taking Dallas. They look too good right now. I'm taking Dallas. Their offense is dynamic. Their defense been picking up. The Warriors are going to get confused, and Dallas is going to walk away with the win here. We're going to take Dallas. All right, after that, we have Utah at the Clippers. You guys like the background? Yeah, I put it back in the old version of the Clippers is because I just don't. There's just no way to lose this game, right? You guys are like in playoff scenario. You guys have time to win this game. Clippers do not lose this game. Do not lose this game, especially without Lauri Markkinen. Clippers, get the job done, please. All right, and now let's go to the Saturday games here. And we're starting off. Oh, we have a good one here. We have Cleveland at the Lakers. Good game, great game. I know how good Cleveland is, but I expect my boys to win. Plus, we have more to play for. We definitely have more to play for. This is back in Los Angeles. This is where we need to be. This is at our home crowd, and the home crowd needs to get rolling here for the Lakers. So we're gonna take them to win. All right, after that, we got the Pistons at the Nets. Detroit, I'm gonna tell you this right now. You have a great shot at winning this game because the Nets are not good. They have not looked good, but I just know that's gonna happen. Now we're gonna take Brooklyn by instant here. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be close for absolutely no reason, but the Nets gonna win this one by like an 8 here. All right, after that we have Philadelphia at the Grizzlies. I'm good with Philadelphia winning this game because I do think Joel Embiid is going to come back to his potential. Plus, I don't think the Grizzlies have nobody to stop Joel Embiid, especially if he's 100% at this point. Which I'm not expecting, but Philadelphia has more firepower to get around the Grizzlies regardless. Even with him or without him, I'm taking Sixers. All right, after that we have the Hawks at Denver. Yay, the Hawks are going to Denver to get their ass whooped here on national on TV in Denver. Come on, I mean, I'm not overreacting to that, right? Like, there's just no way that Denver actually loses at home to Atlanta. I mean, like I said, it's a possibility, but I'm taking Denver. All right, last but not least, we have the Sunday games, and get ready because we're gonna go for a long time here. Anyway, we have Houston at Dallas. Like I said, I'm taking Dallas here, man. Dallas feels really good right now. Houston, you have a massive opportunity to win this game. I think Houston actually has a great chance to win this game. But the only reason why I'm not picking them is because this game's in Dallas. Other facts, yeah, we're taking Dallas. All right, after that we have the Knicks at the Bucks, and the Knicks need this game more than the Bucks because if the Knicks want to track down and try to keep up with the Bucks, they have to win this game. But I just don't think that's gonna happen. I do think the Bucks will win and cover. Should be a fun one though. Bucks Knicks. They always going out class. Look at the in-season tournament. They had a good game in the in-season tournament game. They had a good game ever since. I'm expecting another good one here with Milwaukee nearly getting the win. All right, next up we have Minnesota at the Lakers. T-Wolves, bring it. We're beating you. I'm taking the Lakers here, man. The Lakers need to win games. This is what the Lakers been doing for the last couple of weeks. We won 6 out of the last 7 games when I'm recording this. Win games that you need to win. Like I said, this is probably the toughest opponent yet because Minnesota is really good. But like I said, beat teams who you're supposed to beat. Get the job done. Move on. We cannot afford to lose. All right. After that, we have the Cavs at the Clippers. I think I'm gonna go with the Clippers here, but I absolutely can be wrong, and I'm kind of scared. I probably will be wrong, but the Clippers should be able to at least bounce back and win this one. Right? Or am I crazy for that? All right. After that, we have Miami at Indy. Oh my God, very entertaining game here. Are you kidding me? Miami's defense really good. Indiana's offense, this is one of the best defenses in the league, playing as one of the best offenses in the league. This is going to be a clash, and I think just because Indiana's at home, I'm gonna take them. I mean, just because Indiana's at home, I do think they have a slight advantage here. But fuck it, give me Miami. Give me Miami. It is risky. I don't like the pick. I think it's risky. If I'm you guys, I'm going to Indiana to win this one. But I'm feeling it, man. Miami's going to come into India. They're going to make a statement. Especially, they need to win this game in order to climb up to the playing tournament, get out of the playing tournament. Miami's going to be motivated, and Miami's going to take the win. All right, after that, we have Portland at Boston. I mean, come on, we can just move on to the next game, right? I mean, there's no explanation here. I mean, I don't think so. Okay, let's just move on. All right, after that, we have OKC at Charlotte. Like I said, no explanation. Let's just move on. All right, after that, we got the Bulls at the Magic. Actually, this one actually is worth of explaining because the Bulls they're better on the road than at home, so this one's gonna be competitive. But I still got the Magic winning. Magic needs to win this game. They're at home. I mean, the Magic. If I'm being honest, the Magic don't really have a reason to lose this game. I mean, but the Bulls can actually do this. So if the Bulls are a team knock off. Well, like I said, I'm just not expecting it's not gonna happen. All right, after that we have Washington at Toronto. I mean, like I said, I don't know what to do here. Both teams are terrible. I guess I'll go with Toronto just because I just think Washington is the worst team, and I don't think Washington can compete right now. That the fact that Toronto should be able to get the job done here. All right, next up we got Phoenix. We got New Orleans at Phoenix. Like I said, I picked New Orleans to win their game in New Orleans, so I'm expecting the Suns to bounce back and win their game in Phoenix. And it's going to be a show. It's going to be a great game. I do think the two games that they face this week is going to be a clash, but I do think Phoenix is going to knock away with the win though. All right, now we have Philly at San Antonio. Yeah, good game. You know, Philadelphia's back. I'm pretty sure Joel Embiid will be back at this time, and I'm going to take Philadelphia because I just think they're the better team. But I don't see this team losing to San Antonio. I just don't think that's going to happen. All right, now we have the Kings at Brooklyn. I'm good with the Kings here because I just don't see a scenario how they lose this game, especially when they have more to play for. But I don't know. The Nets could win this game. Nets been a cut sneaky 3-point shooting team, so I think this one's gonna be more of a shootout. But I just got the Kings winning just because I trust them more. All right, now we have the Jazz at the Warriors, and I'm pretty sure this is the last game of the week. Anyway, I'm taking the Warriors here. They have more to play for. Jazz already done. Jazz have not looked good in the last few weeks. And the Warriors have been playing better basketball. Even though I haven't picked them this week, the Warriors are still a better basketball team. So we're taking the Warriors. All right, guys. And that is going to be it for Week 24 NBA predictions. Make sure you guys do like, subscribe right here to the channel. Anyway, I'm going to hop off and get this thing edited so you guys can watch it on time. This is Big B here signing off from MoneyNation.com. Peace out. Stay safe. See y'all next time.